everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing a live virtual sleepover. I'm so glad that you guys could join us, and here we have 5 of my very fun friends. So I just wanted you guys to go around and introduce yourself. We can start with Bailey and then go just like right to left and then to the bottom.
Hi everybody, my name is Bailey Knighton. I'm 13 and I live in Barico, Florida.
Okay, hi, my name is Greer Burke. I'm 13 years old and I'm from Chicago.
Okay, now it's me, right? Okay. Hi, my name is Lauren. I'm 15 years old and I'm from Chicago as well.
Hi, my name is Camille. I actually spent the majority of my life in Michigan, but about 2 years ago I moved here to Illinois. I'm 13, and yeah.
Oh, sorry for interrupting a little bit. Hi, my name is Mia. I live in Long Island. I'm 14 years old.
Cool. So that's everybody, guys. Hey guys, so we're back. Most of us, our pizzas are in the oven. Yes. So we can do some more of the questions while we wait, and then there's some other games that we can play, and there's also a quiz. So we can see what kind of character we are, like whether we're Nikki or.
That's so like terrifying.
Yeah, me too. I'm like, I'm not gonna be a bad
Am I gonna be Mackenzie?
Oh my god.
I've been working on these questions and they're actually like hard. Like I'm like I don't know.
Where did I find the pen?
The second question is hard for me. Like I haven't even answered that yet. I only answered the first question. That's it.
Right now I'm on the 6th one.
The 6th one? Wow, you fast.
Oh, good for you.
He is working it out.
I love the New Year's resolution questions because I feel like it's such it's such a thing that has to be on every single planner or like every time you get a new thing, it's always like, what's your resolution? Like, I'm just fine with how I am.
Yeah. Do you want me to say mine?
Yeah.
Sure.
So my resolution was kind of like forced upon me. My dad's a runner, and
oh gosh.
Yeah, he wants me to run a half marathon, like a registered one, like where you get like a medal and everything. He wants me to run a half marathon with him, and I've been doing training. So that's like my New Year's resolution, to run a half marathon with my dad.
That's
my
a
dad
good one.
marathons. Or like he ran marathons. I've been trying to run more because like I did track last year, like 2 years ago.
I did track.
Long jump part of it. Like I got like second in the city for long jump. But the track part, I'm pretty fast. But I think track is like a lot of different things. I will be elliptical and try to run at least like 3 times a week, which is like pretty good, you know.
For track, I do long jump, if you know what that is. The 100, the 200, 4x1, the relay, and then so my time for the 100 is like 13.7, and then I can jump over 14 feet.
Oh wow.
Wait, is that the
I only got to like 12.
My track team, like my track season, like it was canceled last year because quarantine, so I didn't get to try out because 7th grade is like the first year you can do sports in my school.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, I remember like last year we went into quarantine, everyone was like 2 weeks off of school. Oh my god. We got the alert that they canceled our DC trip and we were like, what? Everyone, and we're like, oh my god, guys, did you hear the news? It was like that was the worst.
And you guys did so much for it. And I'd like see you guys. They'd be like,
I went around selling those magnets every single day.
Magnet, and I remember buying one.
The magnets. It was too much.
And my mom know where the magnet money went. Before they canceled it, she was like, no. You're not getting on a plane and going to DC in a pandemic. Absolutely not. So she got her refund right then.
Yes, she did. Good for her.
For my resolution, I feel like this past like year, I stopped reading. And which is weird for me because I like love to read and I usually read so much. And so my New Year's resolution has been to like read more and like more consistently, because what I'll do is like I'll like stop reading for like 4 months, and then I'll have this period where all I do is read. With like a month of like that's all I do, and it's like I forget to do everything else. And so I'm trying to do like have like a more consistent schedule and stuff.
That's a good resolution. I said my resolution is drink more water so that I can stay like healthy, because I feel like this is really bad, but sometimes like I'll go like a whole day and not drink water, or drink like 1 cup.
I do that so much. It's so bad.
I drink so much water in school, and people are like concerned. I like bring like 2 water bottles with me. My friend always asks for one. I'm like, yeah, like, cause like I drink so much water, and they're like, come on, like give me like a water bottle. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
I drink. Oh no, you had.
Okay, I think that my main resolutions are just like working on like my crafts and stuff, like acting and singing and stuff like that. You know, just getting more in tune with myself, just doing more of that. Hydrate, you know, drink a lot of water. And then also, what was my last one? I didn't even write it down yet. It was in my head. Come back to me.
I'm gonna go see if my pizza's ready.
But yeah, I get the water one because I drink so much coffee, and coffee dehydrates you so much. And like when we went to school, the teachers would always be like, Lauren, like there's no way this is healthy. You come in with like a huge coffee every single day. Like, guys, I'm sorry, I need it.
Yeah, I remember my last one. It was like document more things, like whether it's like writing
journaling
or like taking video of it.
Oh, I like that.
I think of things that like pictures of people who I like love, and I'm like, I don't have a good picture with you, or to be like, I don't have a recent picture. The last picture I took with you was when I was 3. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
More fun things that you do, even though like you know, it just everything will happen.
Yeah. These are like good questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now I'm on 6, and I can't think of the 3rd song that I can't stop listening to. I mean,
The 3rd one, I don't know what I would ask.
Mirror on the wall. You could ask him magic or looking glass. Oh, honest truth. Ah!
Honestly,
Okay.
that's
like a
I
scary
said-
question.
I said I do mirror, mirror on the wall. Who should I watch out for and why? Because like I want to know who like my enemies are gonna be. Like I want to know like who I should be like. Oh, what?
Yeah.
Like what if it's my best friend? I don't know. Like
Oh my god, that's like my biggest fear.
that
Like,
would
what if
be
people
like
just one day like
awful.
stop liking me? I'm gonna.
Yeah, you're like,
Imagine the mirror is just like your best friend because you're a loser.
Oh.
I feel like I would ask something like, because like this is like, I feel like everyone, like if you're ever wondering like, oh, should I start a business or something, you're like, but like what if nobody buys my stuff? Like what if they never see me, or like I don't have enough money to buy like a commercial or anything, so no one's gonna know who I am. Like I'd probably ask like, if I actually did this idea, would it fail or would it succeed?
Yeah.
Because then I would actually do it or not.
Yeah, I want to ask if like, would my dream career come true?
yeah.
Or
I feel like I wouldn't ask something big because I don't want to know. Like, I don't actually want to know, I feel like. Because I feel like when you know the future, then everything you do from there is to either, like, make it happen or to, like, not make it happen. I feel like that could, like, set it off. Like, what if they tell me that this is going to happen? And so then I'm like, okay, now I need to do everything I can to make this happen.
And
But
it
then
won't
that will not happen. Exactly.
So I watch like so many shows, and like I don't know what I want to be when I grow up. Like
Yeah.
Grey's Anatomy, I wanted to be a surgeon. Like
Right, me
Criminal
too.
Minds, I want to be a profiler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think just like that question, you it's like, you know how it's like, would you rather know when you die or how you die? Have you
What question is that?
Oh,
You've never heard
I don't
that?
know.
I've never heard that one.
It's basically like, say I'm gonna live until I'm 200 years old. Okay, God, gotta just manifest the good things. So
Right.
I
it's
don't
like
know when,
you
because
are.
then like people can be prepared for my death. Because I feel like
I don't
then
know.
you just like live trying to like avoid your death if you know how. So I just like
No, but I think if you know when, then it's like I don't know. I feel like when would be worse because I feel like then you're just like waiting for it to
Just
happen.
picture
And
it,
stuff.
Looking down.
Like,
Or no,
it's like
just
over
like
you, like
live
looking
your
over
life
you.
until it's done, because then you know, like, oh, I gotta do this.
But
You
then,
know,
like,
I gotta spend time with my family.
yeah.
I do win.
I
Count down the
think like if it's where it's like, and it's like at 4:25 on a Sunday afternoon in February.
That would be like
In a
terrifying.
garage. Like,
Like imagine you like you figure it out and then that date once like that date comes up, I feel like I would not be able to process
Yeah,
or like do
right.
things.
I'd have heart palpitations.
I do have.
Like cause of death, anticipation of her death.
Just think about it. I mean, it's probably going to be of old age anyway. So, like,
Yeah.
if you said, oh, yeah, you're going to die of old age, that's like saying you're going to die at, like, 80 or 90. That's, like, not that bad at all.
Right.
Yeah.
True.
But then
Gotta
I'd be
hope
like
for the
so
best.
scared. Like, what if it said like, "Oh, you're gonna die in a car accident"? I'd never go in a car again. Like,
Right,
Then-
walk everywhere.
then because then that doesn't work. Like, if you do how you die, because like it says like, "Oh, electrocution. You're gonna like stay away from anything electrical." Then that won't even happen. So I feel like
Well, I mean, you
that
can
wouldn't
always.
work. Unless
I
there
feel
was
like
old
I would
age,
just, like,
then that's
I'd just walk
inevitable.
away. I wouldn't want to know either one. I would just give me no info, please.
It'll all work out. How about that?
Right, exactly.
Which question are you guys on?
6.
I'm on 4.
3. Or
Yeah,
not,
I'm trying
four.
to think of the third song. I can't really.
Extra whipped cream.
I love whipped cream.
Oh, yeah, whipped cream or marshmallows?
Ooh.
I do whipped cream. I love whipped cream.
Yeah.
Oh,
Whipped cream is
I know.
disgusting. No offense.
Oh, I
Bailey,
like
you
January.
eat everything. That's what everybody says about me. I'm so picky.
Bailey's like,
I don't
I
like
hate whipped
burgers or
cream,
anything like that.
cake, burgers. Oh my gosh.
Like to find in a fortune cookie. Oh, I don't know.
I would like to
I like-
find like all of your dreams will come true.
Yeah, same. That's
I
nice.
said- I said I'd want to find something funny. Like, they're always so deep and confusing. And just
Yeah.
thinking
I like-
something
yeah.
funny and lighthearted would be nice. Like, not so like plaintive. They're always like,
Yeah, like,
your destiny is truly up to the fate of you
Uh-huh.
and the action of
Yeah.
others. Seldom your action. I don't know.
That voice. Oh my god.
you should become a professional voice actor.
Oh, I'm not good at making voices.
Okay, which 3 songs could you listen to 100 times and never get tired of hearing them?
That's what I'm stuck on. Like I don't really listen to music.
Oh my gosh.
You don't
I
listen
have
to
one. I listen to so much music.
my
When I'm bored, yeah.
music.
Unreal.
I've literally listened
For
to
the
like
new one, I said a driver's license by Olivia Rodrigo. It's
Oh my god,
so
it's
good.
so good. It's so well written too. Like
No,
I love
what?
her.
And I played it on piano. Oh, do you want to hear a crazy story?
Oh my god, what?
So driver's license has been stuck in my head. Like I was singing it, I played it on piano, like it was fun. And I was in math class. And I had been like I know. I'd been like unmuting my mic and I was talking about like, I don't know. It was like someone said something about Animaniacs,
I feel like I know where this is going, and it's my computer.
yeah, it's getting got a reboot.
Yeah, like the United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica.
Jamaica for
Yeah. Okay, so like that song thing, and I called it like animatronics. I was like, dude, I was, and
Electronics.
then I was like, oh yeah, I know that song. And then I forgot to unmute, and then I was like singing and growling. It doesn't in there. It doesn't in there. I was like singing, humming, growling. I was like,
Oh
doing
god.
this, like math class.
Missing my pizza on the day.
My
Okay, I have to go check my pizza.
Okay, cool. My teacher was like, oh, so that's what you're listening to, Greer. And I was like,
Can you miss my pizza on the day?
yep, that's what I'm listening to. It's in my head. So then I immediately unmuted. And then a couple minutes had passed. I was taking notes. I was doing math. And a lot of the times when I'm like doing something, I don't know if it just relieves like nerves or something, or just something that I naturally do, but I'll sing whatever I'm doing. Like whatever I'm actively doing right now. Like writing in my notebook. I'll just like do that randomly. Like something really weird like that. And I did it. And I guess now if you use your space bar, like when you can unmute temporarily, and I said that about like doing math and singing songs, and my whole class heard me. Yeah.
What question did you get to? I'm gonna check on my peeps.
And
I'll
I'm
be
on
right back.
7. My blank are so beautiful. Eyebrows. I like my eyebrows.
I said my eyes. I just like my eyes. Oopsies. I was trying to remove myself. I took out Greer.
I'm gonna say my energy is super cute.
Yeah.
That's what I'd say.
I still don't know what message I would like to find in my fortune cookie. Maybe a blank sheet of paper would be a sign.
Ooh, the 8th one is so good. Okay, I have to think about this one. Can it be like fictional? Because I don't want to be like some kind of superhero.
What is it?
Like I want. For the 8th one is if you could be any person in the world for 1 week, who would it be? Ooh, wait, your crush. That is smart.
That is smart.
Because then you could ask yourself.
Like, do I like them?
Yeah, you can investigate. You can ask their like family members or friends questions about things, like or something, and then I don't know, try to make things work or
I'd
test.
write down some like however this would work. I'd do like some random name and then ruin the person's life. Like just ruin their life. Like
Scandal. Like cancel.
Like I'd make everyone they knew hate them. I'd like trash their house and like get like divorce papers or something and I'd ruin their life. And then they'd come back a week later and they'd be like,
You're like, what happened?
I'm writing that. That is smart. I want to do that.
Sometimes I just wish I could like manipulate reality and give people power.
For which one? Which one?
Oh no, I was just saying I wish that I could manipulate reality so then I can give people powers or make wishes come true.
Yes.
Or make
I want to be Beyonce.
Or
Beyonce.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I don't know who I
I want to sing the latest.
Oh no,
Right.
No one just left a huge package on your doorstep with your name on it. What do you hope is inside? Close.
$1 million.
$1,000,000.
I guess that's like $1,000,000. So wouldn't that be $1 billion?
What would I want in the package?
How about $1 $1,000,000?
That's
$1 billion.
That's a number.
$1,000,000.
Bro, just infinite money.
Yeah, basically. Okay.
Infinite money in a package.
I just want to be myself. Be myself and I don't know.
No, Elon Musk's entire bank account. Like
EA112 or whatever.
Or 1,000 Visa gift cards that has $100 on them.
Ooh, Nikki's answer.
I think if I could be any other
be ready.
person,
Squeak.
I love the squeeze.
Yeah. Have you ever been so embarrassed that you wanted to die? Oh, did you want to take a deep hole, crawl into it, and die? Details, please. Oh.
Ooh, this is a good one.
Someone
I like this.
I always have a hard time remembering an embarrassing moment, but then like sometimes it'll like come back to me at random times.
The embarrassing moment is when I always be falling like on the ground. Like today, actually, I went to the basketball court and I just fell in front of a whole bunch of people. Like I tripped on something, and I was like, "Oh man!" And I hope nobody was looking at me.
I have a
I
good
can't
one.
think
My,
of something so embarrassing. I don't really remember. Like I can't remember doing something embarrassing.
my math teacher last year, his class was like so like I don't know if it was for everyone, but definitely for me, it was just like so hard. Like all of his tests, I would take them and I'd be like, I have no idea what's happening at all. And
I'm
then
going through right now.
one day, he was handing back these quizzes that we had taken, and I sat next to one of my really close friends, and she was like she was in all my classes with me, and like the rest of our like super close friend group were in the other classes. So we sat next to each other in like all of our classes, and I remember telling her, I was like, I think I did pretty good on this test or this quiz. Like I'm excited for him to hand them back. And he's handing it out, and she's like, oh, I'm like, oh, what did you get? I'm talking to her, and she's like, oh, I think she got like a 90 or something. Like I got an 85, and I got mine back, and I got a 20%. And and before I was talking, I was like, I think I did good. I'm never talking about my grades again.
My teacher was probably like, girl, you better shut your mouth.
And like me and that teacher had like kind of like this thing where we would go back and forth, and I feel like everyone knew it, and everyone was kind of sick of it, and I was just silent that day. There was no back and forth.
All right, I have my really embarrassing story. So it's kind of like a medium long story. So in 6th grade science class, we were doing a lab, and we had to like stick a thermometer in a liquid, and I accidentally mixed up the 2 liquids, and actually a lot of people did it. Like the people around my table did, and I accidentally stuck it in the wrong liquid. And he was like, "Oh my!" And like my science teacher was like, "Oh my God, why would you do that?" And I had to like restart. And I was like, "Oh, I'll change it. I'm sorry." Like that's literally what I said. He was like what? Go to the office. And I was like, what? Like I just like apologized, and then I like started crying because I was new. It was 6th grade, first year in middle school, and I was like so scared. It wasn't like the first day. It was like a month or 2, and I was crying. And the principal came out, and she's like, "Whoa, why are you crying?" Like I kind of knew the principal. Like she used to be our family friends, but I was like a toddler when our family was friends with them. So I don't know like if she thought that like she was being like a principal or a family friend. But she's like, "Oh, why are you crying?" And then I like explained the whole thing, and she was like, "Oh, what? Like, why did you do that?" And I was just like crying.
Oh no.
And
I get that though.
I in the class so shamefully. I don't know. I was.
Yeah, I get the like crying thing though. I'm terrible with like confrontation with like authority figures. It's like the worst thing ever for me. Like when teachers yell at me, I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry."
Especially if they're like really nice to you, or like whenever like something wrong, you're like, "Oh my gosh, I regret all of my life choices, everything that's led up to this moment. I'm so sorry."
The embarrassing story for me was, so I used to do track, and I will be honest, that definitely was not my sport. Like that wasn't what I was built for. That's not what I was made for. That's not my calling. I eventually quit. It took me a while, but so I used to do track. My brothers both did it. They were great at it. They're like fit. They're like athletic and stuff. I'm not like not athletic, but I'm more of like a dance gymnastics type of person. But I still wanted to track because like both my brothers were doing it. And I thought it'd be cool that we could all do it. So my coach, well, everyone at my track team, they knew I was slow, and they talked about it quite often.
Oh,
and they didn't want me to be on their relay teams or anything. But I didn't like listen to them talking, so I didn't really care. But it was like our first meet of the year, and we were all like standing around in a circle, and he was like going through a list of names, telling it.
You're breaking up. I can't hear you.
yeah.
We're doing.
I don't know who to say my BFFs are. Like I feel horrible, like just writing down a few people and I'm gonna forget, and then I'm like, wait, they were my friends.
I think
I don't have many best friends. I have like one best friend, but then like I have friends.
Yeah, I don't know who to write down. I know who to write down.
Oh, I love this TV show one. I'm obsessed with Gilmore Girls right now.
Really?
So good.
I used to watch that show for like 2 years in a row straight. Like, they used to be my favorite show. Then it got so boring because I couldn't finish watching the last season because I couldn't find it anywhere.
Yeah, it's all on Netflix now, and I've been like binge watching it.
Wait, for it's on Netflix now?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be watching that tonight.
I think like they took The Office and stuff. Office Net.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
they
was so
did.
sad. I watched The Office. Actually, I have like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh yeah,
I
I
have
got
6
stuck
Office Funko Pops. I love The Office.
Yeah.
Oh, my friend Cameron is in love with The Office. They like told me to watch the whole thing, but sadly I only got to like the 3rd season and it's been like moved to Peacock.
Yeah.
Oh, like the 3rd season, like that's not like the best part. Like I'd say like, oh no, well I don't want to like spoil anything. I don't know if anyone's.
I'm not gonna
like,
watch
that's like
it,
good
so.
like before. Oh well, if I say it, then like I'm gonna spoil it.
Just say your favorite season, like what number?
It's fine.
Well, I don't like remember exactly what season it was, but like I know like what the event was before.
Oh,
It was like season 6 was pretty good.
mm-hmm.
I don't want to like spoil any events because like I know like where it was around, so like I don't.
I love the like you got stuck babysitting Brianna yikes question because I love babysitting. Like I love little kids. Like I like hanging out with them. I don't know. I feel like they're so cool. And like also I feel like little kids are always telling everyone's business. Like I don't know what it is. Like little kids just have no filter, I feel like.
Yeah.
And like they'll be like, "Hi, I hate your shirt and your hair. My name's Lauren." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
My sister would babysit the worst like kids ever, and one time I went because like one of the daughters was like my age, and like she was like kind of like bossy and bratty, and then she had twin sisters who were awful. They'd like nag at each other and they'd fight, and they were bratty too. And then the youngest one was like the nicest and the sweetest and would go to bed and brush her teeth. And then like the other 3 siblings were just awful and mean.
How many siblings were there? 6 or 7?
No, what?
Wait, no,
4.
the other 3. Oh, okay. I was like,
And they're all like girls. Like
it was like a dynamic of like boys and girls.
Has anyone seen Infinity Train?
Seen what?
oh what?
Infinity Train? It's a cartoon.
No.
No.
Oh, I was just asking.
I'll look it up. Let me see. That's why we have Google. Woo.
Google that.
My most embarrassed moment is probably like I didn't answer this question because I was eating, but probably my most embarrassing moment is blaming something on somebody and they caught me. Because
I
I
love
was
that.
in 2nd grade, I had blamed something on somebody, and they caught me, and I was so mad. I was like, my plan got ruined. Dang it! But it's all good. I learned from that. So
I don't know what show I
And that brings back an embarrassing memory when you just said that.
Ooh, plane.
Okay, I'm gonna tell the story.
I'm gonna hear it.
When I was in 1st grade, there was they would do like Spirit Week and stuff like that every once in a while, and the kindergartners had mismatch day, but I was in 1st grade, so 1st graders did not have mismatch day, but I did not know that, so I dressed all crazy, and they were like, "Oh, what are you wearing? It's mismatch day for the kindergartners." I was like, "What? Oh, I didn't even know. Like, my brother dressed me up today, so I had to wear what he chose for me. It was like a game that we played, and it was like the worst lie ever." And then later I had to go back the next day because like I told my mom, I was like, "Oh, Mom, like I had to say this because I didn't know." My mom was like, "You have to go apologize and tell them that you lied." I was like, "What? No." And I went to school and I did not apologize and admit that I lied. And I was like, "Yeah, Mom, I just admitted that I lied."
I just could not. Like, oh my god. I like lying is one thing, but admitting that you lied about something like that, I couldn't. Oh, I think that would be so terrible.
And it was like embarrassing. Like I was young and I was like dressed up all crazy.
So if you guys want to get the OMG diary that we use today to answer these questions, there'll be a link down in the description to where you can get it. and Bailey's nail polish and the stuff that we use to make pizza and everything. This is so fun, guys. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, this was like a blast. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.